Hi everyone, man behind the smile, from disconnect to reconnect to your conscious holistic self, the conscious leader you're becoming deep within. That's the work I'm on, that's the mission I'm on every day of my life. So today is day one of Connect. So this is part of the Can-Do challenge. Started today. Posted a video yesterday. Please go and watch it if you haven't really watched it yet. So this is just to create awareness and to bring the health and well-being aspects to men's health, right, in terms of how we become as a holistic being. So this part of the men's work, every year has been done. This year is the main focus is all about the covid world, how men need to regulate their emotions, in terms of showing up in their health and well-being holistically as a system. So before I talk about Connect, I just want to challenge or reframe some of the myths around Connect. When we think about Connect, of course, we are human beings, we are energy beings, we are social creatures, so we need the connection from outside of ourselves, from other people, from people in our lives. And then also we are sentient beings, right? We wanted to connect, we wanted to touch, we wanted to hug people, we wanted to be in a social environment, we wanted to be in close proximity in social space. So that's all great. But what we don't really see is that is a connect. Do we need to really reconnect from outside or within, deep within? So that's what I challenge you guys to say: connect from deep within first, right? Within you, who you are becoming. So when was the last time you really been in your own space? And I just loved it. When you say reconnecting to your higher self, it could be reconnecting to your soul, reconnecting to your inner being, even your inner child, right? When you're in a state of that bliss, state of joy, excitement, doing something you really love doing, wouldn't that connection, to be honest, wouldn't that connecting to who you are, right? That's what I'm asking you to do today, is to see how far I can connect to myself in terms of how can I stay silent, and also please witness. So make sure to kind of start to reconnect. So the first challenge for us is to declutter noise from outside of yourself, right? So that starts from outside of your world. It could be people, it could be your environment, it could be your physical space, everything you do, even the conversations. What type of conversations you're having with people, what kind of a media you're taking on in your life. Is it toxicity? Is it negativity? Are these people are bringing you down? So what we fail to notice is, it still mind boggles me, still really, in terms of really makes me sad. Even when I talk to some of my friends, they always still say, I'm very busy, I'm very busy. Busy doing what? I know we have busy lives to lead. I know we have busy schedules, we have busy priorities. But what is busy? Don't you have a couple of minutes of your time to just slow down? And what busy, you doing what? Are you doing busy work? You think you're being busy for the sake of being busyness? Or you want to slow down? When was the last time you're away from flight and fight mode of living, reaction mode of living, rather than from a place of responding? Slow down. Okay, am I breathing? How is my breathing feels like? Do I respond quickly, or do I take some time out before I respond to a situation or a conversation? So if the circle is really bringing you down, I'm asking you this week to start looking at the circle of people you're hanging around with. It's a massive saying and a massive way of living and every attitude about you are the sum of 5 people you hang around with. I'm a sincere believer in that. So I'm asking you to just make sure you connect within yourself and then get rid of the noise and the cluttered space around you, so that allows you to connect. So I'm asking you to do one task today. Either look at your physical space. Do you need to clean the physical space? Do you need to clean your physical space so that you can just be in the state of connection? Or do you need to get rid of some of the people in your life? Yeah. So that's the kind of challenges I'm asking you, whether it's the people or the space or the things you do. It doesn't really serve your highest and best self, your new self that emerging, right? It also needs to be aligned to your values and beliefs of your future self. So whatever you do, always have an eye on your future self. You got to have them, because we all have our own struggles every day, every month. And I'm struggling with my fitness now, the point of when I started like that well, but I'm not giving up. I'm still on it. I want to take it easy this week because my hay fever, asthma flared up, so I'm struggling to breathe as I record this video. But it still doesn't stop me. I'm still showing up. I still want to show up. I still want to do my part to inspire other people and share. So that's one of the connection that really helps you connecting yourself, is connecting to the nature. As you know, the nature is within us. We are all integrated as one system. Nature is not outside of the house necessarily, because I'm now very much on content or a blissful state of mind. Really, I don't need to really go out a lot. I don't need to really see myself busy anymore. So I really very much happy in my own space. It doesn't mean I'm not lonely at times. Yeah, of course. But I choose to be alone. It's different to alone to loneliness, right? So that's intentional. I don't really necessarily go and meet a lot of people. I have an intentional boundaries around me, that I make sure that I meet the right people who actually elevate my vibration and energy. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Always remember that, right? So that's what I'm asking you to do. Go in the nature, reconnect. If all that fails, please make sure that you reach out to someone. If you are not really have the discipline and have the inner being to connect yourself, please go out and reconnect to one person. It doesn't need to be someone you know, some strangers. You can do a lot of activities this week to reconnect to outside world. Go for a walk and connect with a friend of yours you haven't seen in a while. Or just make sure that you pick up a phone call and make a call rather than text someone. Right? And also there are so many groups are now started to open in outside world, in outdoors. So why don't you go and connect with these groups if you are really feeling that you don't have anyone? So I'm asking you to just push the boundaries a bit slightly, to go deep within with breathing, reconnect to who you are, and make sure it will be tough. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a people pleaser. I've been a doormat. I'm the guy always on a party for the first time. I always party until the end. But I'm now enjoying this self of introvert self within me. That's how I was when I was growing up. Then I had to learn to be extrovert by doing things that were outside of my comfort zone, right? I started a little bit, being in a party, even though I don't drink, just go there with my friends. So I did a little bit. Then I took part in activities, took part in shows. But now I feel like I'm going back to my introvert self more. And it really makes me so much in peace and blissful state and joy state. And that gives me more time with the people I love, people I really want to connect with. And that is okay, because when you think about, the certain people and connection you don't feel after COVID, I noticed that. That's okay. Always think people come in your life for a season, reason, and a lifetime. And it takes time to make a lifetime of friendships and connections. And people come in to teach you a lesson. They come for a reason and then disappear. That's all okay too. So be open to what is emerging within you. Enjoy that wisdom that's coming in. Believe in that. Don't feel like you are missing out on anything. Don't let in the fear of missing out. Ruining your new self is joy of missing out. So it's a FOMO to JOMO. I'm asking you to challenge yourself today. So that's what for me today, guys. Man Behind the Smile. Connect to me in Facebook page, or if you wanted to connect with me on a one-to-one, please let me know. I will be organizing more group and more connection through either me. We can organize some walks because now we are slowly coming out of COVID. So it will be a lot of things I'm planning after nearly over 2 months away from social media. So which awesome as well. So if you want to declutter that way, there is another one you can main thing, witness, observe. All right, guys, catch you later. See you soon. Always make sure, man behind the smile.